Hello first graders, welcome to a new science lesson. Please get the scientist notebook ready and let's start. We will be starting a new lesson, How Light Travel, page 62. Alright, light travels in waves. The waves hit an object and either travel straight through or bounce off. So we know travel straight through like clear window, bounce off light over here with our experiment using a mirror. Of course, it depends on the material the object is made of. So let's read page 62. Mirrors and light. What will happen when the boy shines a flashlight on the mirror? 1. The light will go through the mirror, or the light will bounce off the mirror, or the mirror will stop the light. What do you think? The light will go through the mirror, bounce back, or will stop the light? The mirror will stop the light. Well, if you choose the light will bounce off the mirror, you're right. We need to explain why this is happening. So the light will bounce off the mirror because when light contacts the mirror, what will happen? The light is reflected back. The surface of this mirror. All right. Okay, this will help you to see it. So this is a mirror ball. And as you see, that light shining and reflecting back. Let's go to page 63. Look at the photo of the mirrored ball. What happens when light hits the mirror ball? What question do you have? Okay, let's see it again. Okay, let's go to our page. So we need to come up with a question related to this picture. Let me see if I can use it. Yes. All right. So what kind of question do we can think of? For example, I'm asking why does light reflect back or bounce back from the ball? The mirrored. It could be, why does light bounce off the mirrored ball? Or in what direction does the light go when it bounces off the mirrored ball? Which direction? We can ask this one also. In what direction does the light go or reflect back when it bounces off the mirrored ball? Let's watch this video together.
So here I have some materials that I can use to demonstrate something very important about light. This is just a cardboard box. I've cut away this side so it's easier to see inside of it, and I put these 3 white dots along the back. That'll help with our discussion later. I also took a screwdriver and just punched a hole in the front of the box. You'll notice that right now I have that hole covered up so that no light can get through. Here I have a red Christmas light, and when I touch this red Christmas light to the 9-volt battery, it shines very brightly. Now I took these and I set them up like you see here. Now here's the question. When I uncover the hole, where will the dot of red light appear? Will it appear on that top white dot, the middle one, or the bottom one? Where will the red light appear? Take a minute, discuss that with your classmates, and be sure that you can explain your answer. Now it's very important that you understand that light always travels in a straight line. Even when I have a light bulb like this, all of the rays of light are still traveling in a straight line. It's just that a light bulb is shooting out rays of light in every single direction. You can kind of see that here. Notice that all of the light is traveling in a straight line out of the light bulb, but only some of that light is able to make it through the hole in the box. So to predict where the red light will land, what I need to do is draw a straight line from the light bulb and through the hole, and then keep drawing that straight line all the way to the back of the box. That will show me where the light that's traveling in a straight line through the hole will land on the back of the box. And here, in this situation, we would predict that that dot of red light would appear on that top white dot. And in fact, when we uncover the hole and we let the light shine, that's exactly what we see. That red light appears on that top white dot. That's because that light was traveling in a straight line. I'm sure this is the answer that you and your classmates came up with. Keep up the great work. I'll see you next time.
All right, so this will help us to understand the next coming part. All right. Over here, make a prediction. What will happen when light shines directly on the cat? Okay. So now let's see. You see the cat? Okay, now there is a cat. Okay, it's not working. Okay, let's try now. No, I don't think it's working. All right, yeah, let's come here. Okay, let's try one more time. So let's see if we can do it here. See, the light didn't reach. Okay. Let's see if we do it here. Yes. Awesome. All right. Okay. So, what happens to light when objects are in its path? The light was blocked. Okay, make a prediction. What will happen when light shines directly on the cat? What happened? The cat will wake up. All right, that's what happened. Okay, what happened when the light traveled to a mirror? Write or draw your answer. What do you think if the light traveled to the mirror? Remember the first page when we looked here, we say what happened? The light bounced off the mirror. So you can either write that the light would bounce off the mirror, or you can draw it. All right, let's go to page 65. Which objects allow light to pass through? Which object did not allow light to pass through? Okay, remember when we were seeing the previous lesson when we talked about transparent, translucent, we talked about wall, windows. So we need to put some of this information over here. All right, so I have an open window. Open window. Allowed light to pass through. How about the curtains? The curtains will allow some lights, remember? So the curtains allow some lights to pass through. How about a wall? So the walls, furniture the mirror do not allows light to pass through. So remember, when we have the mirror, the light didn't go through, didn't pass through. So we can say walls, and since we also had the we had this experiment now, and the mirrors did not allow, and also with the cats that we saw that the mirror didn't allow the lights to pass through. All right, so we know that when the windows open, yes, curtains allow some light, but walls, furniture, mirrors did not allow light to pass through, and it blocked it. Okay, what causes some objects to allow light to pass through? We said it in the beginning of the lesson, the materials, right? Materials of an object is made of what? Allow, like if it's a transparent materials, will allow the light. If it's translucent materials, will allow some. And of course, if it's thick like wall or metal, it won't. So let's write this down. So what causes some objects to allow light to pass through? The materials with an object, the objects are made of can cause or allow or help the objects to let the light pass through or not. And then we can also add, like we covered this, so we can add also that transparent. So materials let all light pass through. Oops. And then translucent. Materials allow some light to pass through, like the curtains, like wax paper. So you can always stop the video, take your time till you write your answer. Okay, so we know that some materials will allow light to go and pass through, such as if the windows are open or if it's clear glass. Also, we know that the curtains will allow some of the light to pass, and of course, opaque, which is walls, mirror, furniture, it won't allow light to pass through. And we know that transparent materials means that the light will pass through completely. Translucent will allow part of the light to pass through. All right, first graders, that's it for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.